Hi, this is Shannon from No Shelf Control. Thanks for joining me on my channel again today. Today I want to talk to you about Goodreads giveaways. So for those of you who don't know anything about them, Goodreads giveaways are listed on the Goodreads site. You can go to Goodreads, pull the drop down and choose giveaways, and they'll have a list of all kinds of different books, some self-published, some from major publishers, all kinds of different genres, and you pick the ones you're interested in. Enter your name and address once, and then each time you enter for another book, that'll be carried over. And usually within 4 to 6 weeks, they draw a winner. Now, I tend to submit an entry for just about any book that I'm even remotely interested in. And I tend to win once or twice a month. I win ebooks more often than I win hardcover or paperback books. But I love a good ebook, so I'm usually pretty happy with what I win. Everybody loves free books. And so I thought that today I would come to you and show you a couple of the Goodreads giveaways books that I've received recently. So the first one actually came in hardcover, or in physical copy, not an ebook. And I thought that we would go ahead and open this one. So this one, I did sort of pre-open it so you didn't have to watch me attack it. This one is called The Roads of War by John Cameron, and it is about 213 pages. It was published in 2022, April of 2022, and by Touchpoint Press. So I'm going to go ahead and read you the flap copy. I've been told that this is called the flap copy, not the blurb. I've been referring to it as the blurb. The blurb is actually what other authors write to endorse the book that is written, on the cover somewhere. But what I've been referring to is apparently the flap copy. So I learn something every day. So the flap copy on this book, Roads of War by John Cameron, says, during the Civil War, Lewis McCormick has to return to his regiment's training camp, leaving his wife Eliza to tend to their homestead. Rearing children, surviving a declining economy, and paying the family debts leads to intolerable hurdles and even more difficult decisions. Amid the chaos of war, Lewis just wants to stay alive to make it back to his family. So interesting. It sounds like a bit of historical fiction. So it is the Civil War. I haven't read many books about the Civil War, so I'm interested. I've read a lot of World War II and at least a couple of World War I. So Civil War should be very interesting. So I am very grateful to Touchpoint Press for sending me this, and I will put it on my list of books to read. The second book that I want to talk about, I am so excited about. I have started reading it and it is so good. It is called Age of Vice, and I need to remind myself of the name of the author. It's Deepti something. Hold on. Age of Vice by Deepti Kapoor. And as I said, I've read maybe 50 pages and I am hooked. It is the story of a young man named AJ. It is set in India. Some tragedy happens to him at the beginning of the book. I won't spoil that for you. And he is sent away. And then we start to follow his story. What happens when he's sent away to this rural area? How does he deal with this family that he's been assigned to? What's going to happen to him? What happens if that relationship fails and he has to go elsewhere? There are some developments there that I won't tell you about that force him to move on. And I am just so tied to this character, AJ. He's charming and he pulls at your heartstrings. I don't know what's going to happen. He may turn out to be the bad guy. But so far, he seems innocent and abused and like he's deserving of my affections, and he certainly has won them so far. I will read you the flap copy on this one as well. The flap copy doesn't match necessarily what I've read so far, and I can't speak for the end of the book, but I am just taken with this book. It is so richly written, and like I said, I just love the character AJ. There are a few other characters that I'm really enjoying as well, but let me read you this flap copy. It says, this is the age of vice, where money, pleasure, and power are everything, and the family ties that bind can also kill. New Delhi, 3 a.m. A speeding Mercedes jumps the curb, and in the blink of an eye, 5 people are dead. It's a rich man's car, but when the dust settles, there is no rich man at all, just a shell-shocked servant who cannot explain the strange series of events that led to this crime. nor can he foresee the dark drama that is about to unfold. So as you can see, it's just riveting, and I was so excited to be given this book for free. It's an ebook. I'm reading it on my phone, as I do almost everything. And it was one of the Book of the Month selection, so it's not like I discovered this book, although I sort of feel like I did. And there are lots of reviews, all very positive for the book on Goodreads, but I was so excited to receive it for free, and I'm just thoroughly enjoying it. If it keeps up the way it has, it will definitely be in my top list of books for the year. So that is Goodreads giveaways, and those are the two books that I have received recently. So I hope that you enjoyed hearing about them as much as I enjoyed bringing them to you, and I will keep you posted as I read them about what I think. So thanks for joining me again today, and I'll see you soon. Bye.